This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Today's conversation is about shining a light, both literally and figuratively, on an issue that matters very deeply, not just around the world, but right here in our own community. Joining me are Bronda Hayes with Unbound Now Waco, and with the Waco Sports Commission, we've got Mike Vogelaar. Correct?
It's great to be here.
Said it right? Okay. And it's so good to have you both here because you are leading the way, bringing awareness, hope, and action together in a kind of a unique way. And it's through the Unbound Now Light Up the Dark 5K that's coming up later this month. So yeah, it's going to be on the 18th, correct?
Yes, Saturday the 18th.
Saturday the 18th. And Mike, I've been wanting to have someone from the Waco Sports Commission on to talk. I guess I've never visited with anyone from that. And I understand you office there in the chamber.
The chamber is a great partner of ours. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, good. Well, I want to pick your brain more about that. But the race that we're talking about, it's a 5K and a 1K on that evening, and it's at nighttime.
Yes.
And it's something that Unbound Now has done several years, right?
Or probably 10 years now.
10 years, okay.
Yes.
Well, for people who don't know what Unbound Now is, Bronda, tell us what that is in your role with this group.
Yeah, I'm the Central Texas Regional Director for Unbound Now, and we are an anti-human trafficking organization. So the way that we do our work, we serve survivors of human trafficking, but we also do a lot of prevention work and awareness work to help our community understand what human trafficking is, what to look for, and then also how to report, how to respond to it. But it's a great opportunity for us to raise money for the work that we get to do with the survivors every day, so we can continue to say yes to survivors in our community. Because if we don't step up and say yes and serve them, then who will?
I think it might shock people to know that this is an issue here.
It is. People really are shocked. They're like, little Waco, this happens. But last year in 2025, Unbound Now served 161 individuals in Waco.
Who were trafficked?
Yes.
And what ages?
All ages. We have as young as 7, all the way to like 52. So we serve youth and adults of trafficking.
Yeah, and it's not just sex trafficking, but it's also
Labor
basically indentured servitude and labor.
Yes, we serve labor trafficking and sex trafficking and child sex trafficking. And so labor trafficking can look like people who work in a restaurant, or it could be a nail shop or a massage parlor. It's not one certain thing, but I know people probably remember the rate of some years ago on the buffet. I mean, basically those people were brought here, promised the American dream that they could get their citizenship and that sort of thing. And that's not what happened when they got here. And so Unbound Now was able to step in and serve alongside law enforcement and serve those people who were brought here and not given what they were promised when they got here.
So Susan Peters, who founded Unbound Now, I've been interviewing her since the beginning, and I would love to have Sheriff Parnell McNamara on with her and talking about the issue. And so it's something we've been trying to shed light on, but it's so wonderful that your race is in the dark. So Mike, tell me what is the Waco Sports Commission's role in putting on this race?
Yeah, that's a great question. So for those that are unfamiliar with the Sports Commission, we're a nonprofit as well here in this community. And we exist to empower the heart of Central Texas through sport. And so we do a really great job of recruiting different athletic or competitions or different sports events to Waco, but then we also help produce different events. And so during the Eclipse weekend a number of years ago, the city had asked us to put on a glow run as well on that weekend. And unfortunately, it had conflicted with the Unbound Now race. And so that just started conversations for after the Eclipse of, man, y'all do incredible social work and you guys excel in that area, but it is a lot of logistics and time and energy to put on, a 5K and a 1K, especially to the scale that Unbound Now had grown their event to be. And so is there some type of collaboration where the Sports Commission can, do what we do well, put on events, and then allow and promote Unbound Now and all the incredible work that they do for social work? And so that's what started our partnership. And so we helped put on their event with them last year. And we're excited to be back and getting to do it again this year.
So this is not your first rodeo.
No,
nope.
We get to link arm in arm.
That's wonderful.
And really kind of help highlight and support each other. So it's been great.
Yeah. Well, of course, I think it's just so unique to have something like this at night. And I've seen video with the little glow sticks and the circles and all the things that all makes it fun. This is a family-friendly event, though, right?
Yes, it is.
But is it a timed run where serious runners are involved or not?
I mean, the serious runners are definitely there, and they can, but it's also a really family-friendly event. It's stroller-friendly, so we just ask that the strollers line up in the back, and so the serious runners don't run them down as they're starting.
Right.
But we want to make sure that everyone is there. They're able to. There'll be food trucks there. The Chick-fil-A cow will be there. Chick-fil-A is our presenting sponsors, and we have the 5K and then the 1K that will start first. And so the 1K is the run where most of our kiddos run it, and the Chick-fil-A cow leads that out.
I'm going to sign up for that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then the 5K is, of course, I mean, sometimes they bring the kids back in. The kids go with their parents and do the 5K as well. So,
I know.
So
right.
but there's glow gear to be had. We'll have a whole station set up for glow gear, and we just want everybody to come and have a good time, eat from the food trucks, and just join and support Unbound Now and the Waco Sports Commission.
Yeah, it is family friendly, but leave Fido and Fifi at home because it's
no pets.
We're not going to have dogs in this one. So how dark is it for those who are?
Well, it starts out early or around 5:30. At the event, we open the doors at 5:30, so people are getting to do the zoo experiences. So the lights is still light during that time, so they'll get to feed the giraffes, take pictures with the tortoises, and then we also are the birds. I can't remember exactly what we're doing, but it's one of the zoo experiences.
So I mean, we need to have flashlights and. For the path.
It'll be pretty
I'm
lit.
worried about stumbling and falling at this point.
No, it's a pretty lighted path. It's not
we try to start before sundown, so we don't want people
coming back in
running completely in the dark.
Okay, so
as
we're getting to dusk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I got that.
Now, when you're done and you finish and you cross the finish line, then that's when the party is, and you get to see all the glow sticks and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
But yes, we try and start before the sun goes down for safety.
Okay, all right. Just safety first, as they say. But there's music and games and all kinds of things, right?
Yes, it's really fun for families and kids. There's the zoo experiences are really fun when everybody's just kind of getting into the zoo, and they can have dinner there at our food trucks. And we can also, there's lots of Stretch Lab will be there doing stretching.
Oh, are they?
Beforehand. So to get everybody ready and geared up for the 5K.
No pulled muscles in this thing. Yeah. But it's my understanding you also have a sofa edition.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That's for people who can't be with us in person and they want to support the race. And so they'll get their T-shirt and medal and everything sent to them, and they don't have to leave their home. They can receive it on their front step and be there with us in spirit.
and I'll kind of add to it that we love that there's the sofa option, right? For those that might feel a little bit maybe insecure or not quite sure if they can, or physically they just can't even get there. But last year, out of all of our participants, about 60% of them, it was their first 5K that they had done. Really? 60%. And so for the Sports Commission, that's also part of our initiative is how can we help this community just start to move? Close to 60% of this community is either overweight or obese. And so, health is just taking that first next step. And that's exactly what this opportunity gets to do. And so to be able to have just such a fun event where it's 60% of people's first time ever doing something like that. We want to make it fun, silly, goofy, but enjoyable. And yet still, like you said, for those folks that want to run and be competitive, heck yeah, we've got a competitive edge to it and an option.
So they'll have the numbers and
timing chip,
machine
everything is as you would expect for a 5K. So just pick your flavor. As far as what you want to do.
Walkers, runners are all welcome.
Strollers and all that. So that's what's good from your standpoint, Bronda, is that planning something like this, even though Unbound Now, Waco has been doing this for several years, but I suspect it grew from something very small to what it's become.
Yeah, we started down by McLean Stadium, and then we moved to the zoo, but in years past, we've topped out at about 1,200, 1,300, around 15. But last year we had 1,900 people.
Oh my gosh!
And so, so we've had such a huge response of people wanting to sign up, wanting to be a part of it, and I think even just a little curious to see what Waco Sports and Unbound would do together.
Well, it's a wonderful collaboration. It's great to see this. I want to talk a little bit more with you, Mike, though, about how did you get involved with Waco Sports Commission? Were you there from the inception, or?
Yeah, great question. So the Sports Commission was founded in 2015, so a little over 10 years old now, which is pretty incredible. And I joined in May of 2021 and got to take over as executive director from there. So wasn't really familiar. I moved here from the Dallas area, had gone to Baylor, moved up to Dallas, lived there for a while, moved down with my family, found out about this role and decided to apply, and was thankful for the opportunity to be able to get to lead this organization, just be able to continue to grow an incredible team, and then be able to really truly make an impact as far as the events that we get to help produce and put on, but then also help recruit for the area.
What are some of the other events that you do through Waco Sports Commission?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, March was a really kind of unique month for us. We recruited, first off, Major League Fishing. So we had the Bass Pro Tour stop, Stage 3. They competed at Lake Whitney for 2 days and then 2 days at Lake Waco. And the media numbers came in, and it was the most watched Major League Fishing event in history. Yep, here in Waco.
So who handled the TV part of it?
That's all Major League Fishing. They handle all that
Major League
stuff.
Fishing.
And so for a premier event like that, to be able to get that type of exposure is fantastic for Waco. 2 weekends ago, we had First Robotics. So we had a robotics competition for hundreds of teams and students from across the state that came and developed and built their own robots that get to then compete in an arena at the base in the Extraco Event Center. And so these kids, with their niche of just kind of the sport of the mind, really getting to do robotics, they get to find their place in being able to compete. And then just a couple days ago, we just had March Mayhem, which is a volleyball tournament. And we had 148 teams from across the state all compete here. So when you're talking about 148 teams with roughly 10 to 12 players and their families all coming to Waco to be able to watch them compete for multiple days, that leads to hotel stays, that leads to restaurants, that leads to entertainment here, and generating that sales tax to really help make an impact and help improve our quality of life. So those are the types of events that we try and help recruit. And then we're also putting on events like the Light Up the Dark 5K, presented by Chick-fil-A. And then we also have an event that's coming up on June 6th called the Corporate Cup. And so
I'm aware of that from last year. I heard about it.
So tell me more. What did you hear?
Well, I'm on a nonprofit board, and it was like, how can we get involved with that? Okay, so explain what that is.
Yeah, so the Corporate Cup is essentially an adult field day meets company picnic. And so this idea was borrowed from Indianapolis. and then San Antonio, and really these are all across the country. But San Antonio has really kind of been our big brother as far as an organization, because they too are a nonprofit sports commission, and their former executive director retired and is now on our board. His name is Russ Bookbinder, so extremely helpful. But they have this event, and they bring in about 7,000 to 8,000 people for a day of tug of wars, dodgeball, potato sack race, three-legged races.
Three-legged races.
Yes, all these fun things that we all remember back as a kid. And so we said, man, Waco doesn't have something like this. And so it's a lot of work, but the payoff is so big just to be able to see these organizations come out. So last year was our first year of putting it on. We took 2 years to put it on because we know you only get one first impression.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had about 38 teams come out and compete, and that translated to about 2,000 people. And the biggest compliment people gave was, this did not feel like a first year event. And so that's a huge compliment when you're putting on events, knowing that you've thought about all the little contingencies and ways to be able to enhance it. So we're on track here for June 6th. So if folks are listening and are interested, please go to wacosports.org or just Google Corporate Cup Waco, and you'll find out more information about how you can get involved for your organization, no matter what size. It can be a small local business to a large, one of the larger employers, in the area. But we've got over 31 teams already signed up. And obviously,
you have a cutoff of how many?
Yep. So I want to say it's May 6th is the cutoff time to sign up.
Okay, but not for the number of teams. In other words, come one, come all.
You have up until May 6th to be able to sign up, to be able to compete, because we got to put together all the brackets and all the logistics for it. There's a lot to it, and it is so much fun. That's the biggest thing. So, so all sorts of things, from recruiting events to putting on events like that, to we contract with the Ironman. So we're the ones that are responsible for bringing that circus to town.
Yes.
But, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, Ironman is another huge event. And you can see why the Chamber of Commerce is going to be such an important part of this, because of what it means to the economy.
Mm-hmm. That's really kind of where it started, was their chair at the time, Rick told us, just saw a large opportunity here, and then a number of other different really great community leaders all got together and really kind of pushed that initiative to start the Sports Commission. Yeah.
A lot more I want to talk to both Bronda and Mike about. We're going to take a quick break and want to tell you that today's show is brought to you by Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Waco, your friend in the car business. Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
You Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. For You Health. Visit foryouhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Could be all over a minute. Give me just a little more time, little mama, just a minute. Could be sinking, going under. Now give me just a minute. Hope it's not a tragedy. Won't you dive on in there? Could be right where you need to be. Hope it's right where you need to be. Oh, could be right where you need to be. But me, I'm slipping. Ooh, slipping. Don't you know I'm slipping, slipping, slipping. Ooh, slipping. Reach out your hands, little mama, and love me on her. 'Cause it's all for right here's had. Find out. Need a cold drink of water, take my cup and fill me on up. And don't throw down no more stuff, never think I took too much. Could be right where you need to be. Could be right where you need to be. Hope it's right where you need to be. But me, I'm slipping. Ooh, slipping. Don't you know I'm slipping, slipping, slipping. Hey, 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 I'm slipping. Ooh, slipping. Don't you know I'm slipping, slipping, slipping. Hey. Ooh, slipping. Better keep your friends from flipping. Don't you know I'm slipping, slipping. Hey, 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 hey. Slipping. Ooh, slipping.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
And we're back with Bronda Hayes with Unbound Now Waco and Mike Vogelaar with the Waco Sports Commission, and they are in gear, ready to go for the 18th of April and the Light Up the Dark 5K, 1K and 5K.
Yes.
1K important because that's the one I want to do. This is kicking off at 7 o'clock in the evening at 7:45, and this is at the zoo.
Yes. Cameron Park Zoo has been a great partner the past few years for our 5K. We'll be in the pavilion area, and that's where everything kind of kicks off,
Right.
where the stage is, and the food trucks will be, and that's kind of a meeting point for everyone, and that's where the races start, from under the little covered area there.
So how do you sign up? Where do you go to sign up?
Yes, you can go to Run Sign Up and look for Light Up the Dark. You can also go to Waco Sports Commission website, and then to our website, and then there's a link for the 5K.
And the cost to do it?
Right now, we are at $50. $50 for the 5K.
Okay.
And $25 for the 1K.
And that comes with the timing chip. We've got a really cool glow-in-the-dark shirt, which is a huge hit. And so, again, it just gives you access to all the fun. But the
and
earlier,
your medal.
and the medal, that's right. So the earlier you sign up, obviously, the less expensive. As we get closer, we're just working through all those
But can
contingencies.
people sign up at the event?
You
or
can
not?
sign up all the way up into the day of, I believe.
Okay.
You can still
And
sign up with
you had 1,900 last year, so...
We do also, yes, we had 1,900 because we also are now offering a spectator pass. So people who don't really want to participate in the race, or if they just want to come for the hangs, then they can just buy the spectator pass and come and
cheer on
everybody else. Yeah. Get their glow gear and just hang out.
Yeah, see your friends and have fun. Well, it is, as you say, it's family friendly. It's no dogs, but it's family friendly, and that's what's fun to see the little kids getting active. I mean, as you say, Mike, that's such an important part of good health is to take that first step. Get off the couch and get moving.
Yeah, it's a hard, scary thing to be able to take that first step, but that's also why we want to be able to help develop a healthy youth and community here, through families. And so this just provides that perfect opportunity in a fun, low-key way, right? When you're running with glow sticks, you're just having a good time. And I've got 4 kiddos, and so it's like I want to be able to put on an event that my kids want to go to, right? That's the type of fun that we want to be able to have. So if we can throw that party for the Waco area, on behalf of Unbound Now and highlighting them, like, man, what an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Through your work, Bronda, with Unbound Now, what does healing and restoration look like for the clients that you have?
Yeah, we're actually talking about this today, but we have what we call, in our staff meeting, we talk about wins. So we talk about just those small things that, that they're getting their lives back. So someone getting a job. We had an advocate who spent like 2 weeks in a row with 2 different clients in court all week as they faced their trafficker. Mm-hmm. And so to have that support and have that trusted person that is standing in their corner and cheering them on, but then also there when it's really hard, it's so isolating for victims. It's so important for our advocates to be trained, but to also be that steady person in their lives. Because if they don't have someone, if they don't have community, if they don't have someone cheering them on and just being there for them in those hard, difficult situations, then it's really hard to continue to stabilize your life and to grow and get their lives back. Sometimes we're the ones throwing the baby shower if someone's having a baby because they don't have community to do that. We've thrown baby showers in our office. We've sitting at graduations. We are cheering them on there. And so just really having that support system, that's what our advocates do so well. And then they're there in the crisis 24/7. So they're there to answer those calls. If it's law enforcement who needs an assist, if it's a client in crisis or the hospital needing someone to come out, our advocates are there.
How does one become an advocate? How do you? These are volunteer?
No, it's
people.
Full-time. No, full-time staff.
These are staff. Okay.
Yes,
But do you have volunteers that help?
We do have volunteers. We have volunteers that help at events. We have volunteers who come in and help with things in our office. I actually have one who comes in every single Monday, and she is helping us with administrative things. So we have very creative ways for people to get involved, to help with our trainings in the community. We're a pretty small but mighty team, so having people who can come in and help us with training kids in schools or doing small groups in schools is so important, because we want to swim upstream and stop this from happening to our kids. We don't want this to keep happening to our youth and our community. We want to stop it before it happens. So being there to do this prevention work and to do trainings for medical staff and different people in the community, it helps raise awareness in our community so people are looking for it and they know how to respond to it.
Well, that's so important. What are some of the things that just the general public can look for?
Yeah.
And maybe spotting someone who's in trouble being trafficked?
One major way is just keeping your eyes open and watching for just suspicious behavior. So if you see like a really young girl with a gentleman or a woman who is probably not a relative, but they seem like they're being controlled, they're acting scared to speak for themselves or to answer questions or to even engage. Look for, there's sometimes branding. Look for signs of abuse like bruising. People with unstable housing are really vulnerable to trafficking. So just really paying attention to those things. But those in schools, kids who are skipping school or not being as engaged as they probably used to. They may have been in, choir or sports, and maybe they're not engaging anymore. So it doesn't necessarily say that's the only thing. It's just trafficking, but there is something going on there. So when we really pay attention, open our eyes, and say something and engage with people when they seem like they're going through a hard time, that's how we recognize it.
So who do they call? Do they call Unbound Now? Do they call police, or what? What's the suggestion?
Yeah, if there's a crisis situation happening in that moment, then of course law enforcement should be the first call. They usually reach right out to us if they know there's a trafficking situation. We work really closely with law enforcement here in our community. I mean, they are they are amazing. And we can call them in the middle of the night if something's going on. They can call us in the middle of the night. They're always there. If there's something that people think maybe is a little bit off of a school counselor or a teacher and they're not sure, they can call our crisis line and talk to our advocates and figure out what the next step should be. But always, if it's a crisis situation or something that's dangerous, never put yourself in harm's way or that person in harm's way. Always call law enforcement.
Yeah.
And they feed right into us. So
I'm sure there have been so many different, individuals you've been involved with. Are there any that just kind of rise to the top as a true success story of someone who's been rescued from this?
Yeah, we have a client who she's been working with us for several years, and the path to healing for victims of trafficking is not linear. It's a process. It's not one of those things that you're like, okay, you've gone through your 90-day program, you're fine, you should be okay. It's not that. I mean, there are moments when they get set back by bad news, but we have a client who's has a stable job now. She's been working for a while. She's doing really great with her kids. I mean, she got her GED, and so she even got to say, do a speech or talk, address her class in her GED class. And so, but she has that advocate that keeps showing up for her. And so when she got her new job, she called. When she got a promotion, she called her advocate. And so to see her just really excelling and thriving, I mean, you don't know how proud that makes us. I mean, we get teary when we hear about those things because I'm like, oh my gosh, she would go to a job and she's like, I hate this, or she's dysregulated, but she's in therapy and she's really working through and using her coping skills that she's worked on with her advocate. And so now she has gainful employment. She's able to take care of her kids and just really excel at life.
Yeah, got to make you feel good. I'm going to ask you the same question, Mike, though. Through the Sports Commission, Waco Sports Commission, and what you're doing to do these great events and to get people involved, is there a success story in that you can think of? Someone...
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the other programs that we put on is something called Team Waco. And so it's a program that we started 5 years ago where if you're someone that lives in this county, so you have to live here, if you're wanting to complete your first Ironman 70.3 race, then we have put together scholarship opportunities for you to be able to overcome the mental, financial, or physical burdens in doing that. And so over the years, we've had over 20 plus, I think it's close to 30 athletes that have participated in this program. And the stories of these people that live here in this community that you would never know until you listen to the podcast and you get to follow their journey along with us on social media are just absolutely incredible. They are the ones that are just so inspiring that say, man, if they can do it, what's my excuse? Yeah. And so I could go through story by story of some incredible people. We just actually announced our 5 athletes for this year for Team Waco 2026. Good. And so these folks have, again, incredible stories ranging from, weighing 300 plus pounds and they're on their weight loss journey. And just through just recognizing, hey, I've got to be a healthier me to be able to spend more time with my family and my kids. What am I going to do? They've done so much work to get to this point, or overcoming and being in the process of battling against breast cancer. Just some incredibly inspiring people, and then even some great community leaders. So Dr. Tiffany Spicer, Waco ISD
love her. She's been on this show. Yeah, so she's awesome.
She's one of our Team Waco
that's
people
right.
this year.
She's a big runner. We did talk about that. Yeah.
We had some conversations, and she had completed some marathons. It's like, have you thought about an Ironman? And so she's training now. For our Ironman Waco 70.3 here in October. So you get to follow along her journey of the good days, the bad days, what is it like going through this? And feeling the support from the community as well, so that you can inspire that next class. So yes, we've got so many different stories. So you'll have to listen to some of the podcasts.
Okay, so how do you find the podcast?
Yeah, so you can just go onto any of the traditional podcast platforms and just look up Waco Sports or the Greater Waco Sports Commission, and you'll see all the different podcasts for the different individuals. Again, it's hard for me to highlight one because again, these people are just the who's who of just inspiring people here in Waco.
Oh, isn't that great? This is so much fun. So we're looking at the 18th. You can take as many. We 1,900 last year. You're looking for. Do you have a goal in mind of?
I don't think we had a specific goal.
I would say we want to make sure that it's a fun and safe event.
Right.
If we're around that mark, that would be a great success.
That'd be okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be.
Sometimes when you throw too big of a party, that's not necessarily a good thing. So, we're right on track.
Which is a point. So where do people park to come to this?
So there's.
Yeah, go for it.
No, you go for it.
I was going to say, there's a number of different options. You can park there at the zoo. There's a few different lots around the zoo that we direct people to, but also we've got shuttling services from downtown, from Heritage Square. So that was a great solution for folks last year. But, at the same time, if you want to park kind of down the street and around the corner and you want to get a little jog in before you get to the zoo, that's also an option too.
We are. The whole idea is to get some exercise, right?
Get warmed up.
get warmed up for sure. Well, so what do you hope everybody takes from this after it's all said and done?
I hope that people will have some, facts and, mission talking about Unbound now. So I hope that people take away just how much we love this work. I mean, I hate that I have to do it, but
it'd be nice if we could put you out of business, right?
Yeah, they could. Yeah, we would love that.
Yeah.
But it helps us financially to be able to care for survivors.
Sure.
I mean, we can continue to say yes to them, and I hope we gain some monthly donors. I hope people who want trainings, they want to be a part of this mission. I mean, volunteers, we want people to be able to be a part of this work that we do in our community, and we want to do it together with our community. Yeah.
What about you from the Sports Commission standpoint? What do you want folks to take from this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think ultimately, it'd be nice for folks to know who the Sports Commission is, because it's a constant mission of ours. It's just educating people that have maybe either kind of heard of it or seen some of the different events, but don't really know kind of how it all gets put together. But ultimately, I'd say the goal for us is really highlighting Unbound Now. It is a hard and heavy work that they do. That again, the whole point of the race and the name of the race is like there's stuff that's in darkness, right? And so what they do is just incredible work. And so this is an opportunity to be able to have a fun, lighthearted, community-focused, family-focused event. And so that's our goal, is how can we help just people here in this community of all ages know and understand the incredible work that is being done, but the tremendous need that still exists and the support because the work's not yet finished. That would be our goal.
Yeah, and it's wonderful how symbolic really the name of the event. You are lighting up the darkness, a really dark place for some people. And Unbound Now Waco is here to help them, which has got to be gratifying for you. But so do you need any volunteers for this event?
We do.
The answer is yes.
When you go to sign up, you can sign up for the event. There's also a space to sign up to volunteer.
Yeah.
So we'll need people for setup and tear down. We'll need people to help with packet pickup. And then even just throughout the event for registration, for all the things. So we need tons of volunteers.
Okay.
We have quite a few people signed up to volunteer who come every year and serve at the event, but we want some new faces. We want some new people to come in and serve alongside us and just have a great day.
Well,
and to that point, Bronda, the ability of the person, it can vary completely as well. So those that might be able to lift something, but those also that might just be able to bring a big smile and to be able to point, in a certain
hand
direction.
some water to somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we don't want anybody to be intimidated or go, well,
Right.
I can't do that. No, there's something that we could definitely have you do that highlights your giftings and uniqueness.
They can welcome people. They can direct people, like go down the path to the pavilion. I mean, so there's so many opportunities for people to volunteer that day, and we'd love to have them there.
Oh, well, it's going to be loads of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And thank you both so much for what you're doing in the community and how you're making life better for folks. I mean, both from the Sports Commission standpoint and certainly from Unbound Now Waco.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks
for having us.
And another sponsor of today's show is Universal Windows. Transform your home with our premium window, door, and siding installation services. Universal Windows Direct Central Texas makes upgrading your home simple and stress-free. Call Universal Windows Direct Central Texas today, located in Woodway. There's more of the show ahead.
An online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
I'd have my eyes wide open to the sunshine if I could only make it to the spring. But it's hard out here when you don't know them ropes. It's even autumn, they just throw you in the ring. But I'd be better off just learning on the run. Times get hard and going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. And I'd be better off just learning on the run. Times get hard and going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. When there ain't no one there to hold you up, it's all on you now, boy, to reconcile. We'll get up and feel your cup. Kick off your old restraints that held you down, they kept you in that chair. It's a whole lot better to kick down doors and then breathe some new fresh air. But I'd be better off just learning on the run. Times get hard and the going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. Said I'd be better off just learning on the run. Times get hard and that going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. But I can't see those pearly gates, and I feel that warmth of the glow, basking in that old radiant light. Pick up that piece of your broken soul, let's go. 'Cause there ain't nothing worse than losing your faith and falling down. About the time you reach that other side, they chunk you in the ground. No one cares, you fell down, busted your crown, blood nose lying face to the ground. Well, get up and down, brush the blood off, boy, 'cause it's time to take this down. But I'd be better off just learning on the run. Time get hard and the going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. That I'd be better off just learning on the run. Times get hard and the going gets rough, but that's what makes you tough. Yeah.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.